Max was the fastest racer in the whole house. He loved zooming his bright red race cars across the rug track. Vroom, vroom, Max shouted as he took the lead. For Max, every morning was a new chance to win a trophy and race toward a grand adventure. Suddenly, Max felt a strange rumble. It wasn't the sound of his toy engines. It was a grumble-gurgle coming from deep inside his own tummy. His internal dashboard was flashing a bright warning: cargo delivery needed. Time for a pit stop. Max stopped his car and held his tummy. Just then, his crew chief, Daddy Daniel, arrived. Daniel was wearing a comfy shirt, looking ready for action. "Hey, champ," he said with a big smile. "I hear a motor that needs a tune-up. Is it time for a special championship pit stop?" Mommy Patrycja joined the pit crew too. "The track is clear, Max," she cheered. "All the legendary racers know that the best way to stay fast and light is to deliver the cargo on time." Max nodded. He was ready for the most important mission of the race. "Quick, to the service station," Daddy Daniel called out. Max and Daddy started racing down the hallway, leaning into the turns like two high-speed bolides. "Zoom!" Max cried as he steered around the corner toward the bathroom. He could feel the cargo ready to be dropped off. They arrived at the pit box. Mommy Patrycja pointed to a special seat, a bright red potty with a bold yellow lightning bolt on the side. "Here is your racing throne, Max," she said. "This is where champions go to get their engines running smoothly again." Daddy Daniel helped Max with the technical preparations. Together, they removed his heavy tires, his pants, and diaper. "Now you're more aerodynamic, rookie," Daddy joked. Max felt light and ready to take his place on the starting line of the red potty. Max climbed up and sat down. It was comfortable, just like the seat of a real race car. Now came the most important part for a fast driver: being patient. "Focus on the engine, Max," he whispered to himself, taking a deep breath. To help the time fly by, Mommy Patrycja brought over a special racing manual. It was a book filled with pictures of big trucks and roaring engines. Max turned the pages, looking at the giant wheels while his tummy did its important work in silence. "Just relax the motor, Max," Daddy Daniel suggested softly. Max took a long, deep breath and pushed gently. Suddenly, plop, plop, the heavy cargo was delivered. Max's eyes went wide with a wonderful feeling of lightness. He had done it. Victory! Max cheered, throwing his hands in the air. He had completed the toughest part of the championship. Daddy Daniel and Mommy Patrycja cheered as if Max had just crossed the finish line at the Piston Cup. But a pit stop isn't over until everything is sparkling. Daddy helped Max with the cleaning. "Every race car needs to be polished to shine on the track," Daddy explained. Max learned that being clean was the mark of a true professional. Then came the turbo flush. Max pressed the silver button and whoosh! The water carried the cargo away. Max waved his hand. "Bye-bye, pit stop cargo," he called out with a giggle. "Now for the automatic car washing tin." Mommy Patrycja lifted Max up to the sink. Max grabbed the soap, which turned into a mountain of bubbly white clouds. "Scrub those wheels, driver," Mommy said. Max dried his hands with a fluffy towel. He earned a gold star for his chart. That night, as Daddy tucked him in, Max dreamed of fast tracks and golden trophies. He was a potty champion.